I'm Raymond Suarez. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Denton County Transportation Authority. Mobility is providing different options for people to get around a region, or basically going from their origin to their final destination. So for me, mobility can be anything from using a car to the conventional transit options that people typically have, whether it be using a bus, taxi, getting around basically using different forms of transit, but having the flexibility to get to point A to point B in a way that you would like to do that. It's quite amazing the transformation that's happened in the last few years with technology. Everybody's at this time should be aware of the Ubers and Lyfts and other third parties that are providing dynamic mobility options. It's impacted transit authorities in some ways in a negative way, because it could be easy for someone to think that it's a competitor to transit. However, that's not the way DCTA, that's not the way we look at things. It's actually a tremendous opportunity for us to become more efficient in meeting the mobility needs of people. As people become more comfortable with using technology, it's going to usher in a new way for people to move about a region. And for me, it's very exciting. I think through technology and having multiple mobility options, it's going to knock down a lot of barriers that have been there for many years for public transit. Well, certainly it's to increase mobility options for people, improving air quality, improving mobility, reducing congestion. The Dallas-Fort Worth region is one of the fastest growing regions in the country. We can't build highways fast enough. The projections are that there will be, for the next foreseeable future, next decade, at least 300,000 people moving into the Dallas-Fort Worth area every year. And so improving mobility options, offering more options for transit riders and people that are moving into the area that frankly come from areas that have significant transit is not only a challenge, but it's a very exciting opportunity. So we see ourselves working in the forefront, being leaders, working with companies such as Route Match to improve and create a network of transit options for people to get around our communities. Well, frankly, we're building toll roads as fast as we can. Highways are getting more congested. As I mentioned, the growth has just been exponential, and we're in a high non-attainment area in the country as far as congestion. So it's a challenge to improve the air quality. We have great partners such as the North Texas Central Council of Governments and RTC and other leaders within the region that are helping to understand how to improve those mobility options in a very fast-growing area. And so when we look at our mission, it's to carry people, to increase mobility, economic development, and frankly, when corporations are looking to move into an area, they're typically looking for a solid foundation in transit, having mobility options for their employees, and basically building livable communities that take advantage of mass transit. So we see ourselves taking a very active role in being a leader in the region and making those things happen. I would have to say building the future of transit and helping our communities grow, helping families and people that are dependent on transit move about, and more or less breathing what I think all Americans look for, which is the freedom and the right to get where you need to go when you want to get there, and at a fair and reasonable price.